Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fancy Sip Review. Today on the Fancy Sip Review, I'm going to be trying another product by Fruitopia. If you do not know what Fruitopia is, this is a new age hippie juice beverage that existed in America back in the 1990s. It was really popular with kids, and as well as they tricked a lot of companies into thinking that these juices were healthier in comparison to soda, so they were marketed in schools as a healthy alternative to soda. Now, what you will learn is that these only consist of 10% juice, and what kind of juice it actually is isn't really the best of juices for vitamins. But with that said, the flavors that I've reviewed in the past have all had really interesting hippie names, and it really teaches us a lot about society as a whole. So first, I tried I got this in order. At first, I tried Strawberry Passion Awareness. Now, Strawberry Passion Awareness so far was my favorite flavor, and it really had me aware of the different types of fruits that there are. And in my opinion, it taught me that certain types of fruits are better than other types of fruits. I think that the strawberry went really well, and a lot of the other flavors aren't really that good and should be, in different bottles so you don't have, different types of juices in the same box. Now, after I thought that ignorance and I was taught differently based on the schooling system of Fruitopia, then I went down the rabbit hole of fruit integration. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe different types of fruits can counteract with other types of fruits. Maybe bananas and strawberries do go good together, and maybe that they can have a very holistic beverage flavor that hits the palate well. Now, after reviewing the straight strawberry, even though I lied. Well, I didn't lie. I do think it tastes better, but in terms of this monologue, I have to have the fruit integration be the better one. But today I'm going to be trying, wow, this is wet. Today I'm going to be trying another integrated fruit flavor, and this is going to be Karma. Now, I don't know anything about Karma. I know that this is a Hindu, Buddhist, Sikh thing in which they believe that if you are to treat people well, you will then be treated well, or you'll come back to life as a better type of thing. Maybe I don't really know. If you know anything about Karma, please let me know. But today I'm going to be trying the raspberry kiwi Karma Fruitopia flavor. This is what the box looks like. Has a very cool color. I do like the raspberries. It shows apple on it, which apple isn't in the name. This says the imaginative flavor combination of this delicious Fruitopia fruit flavor beverage was specifically made by multi-handed creative creatures to help ensure your imagination never goes thirsty. Who knew that imagination, I keep saying imagination weird, could taste so good? This is what the box looks like on this side. And here it is in French. Finally, here's the stuff that's actually important in terms of what you are putting into your body. Here is the nutrition facts. So let's see what's in this before I pour this. I'm getting filtered water. It's going to be mostly made up of sugar, glucose, and fructose. These are 3 different ways to say sugar. Fruit juices from concentrate. Grape, not listed in this. Apple, not listed in this. Raspberry and kiwi. So I guess the raspberry kiwi Karma is going to be mostly grape and apple. So, I mean, does lying go against Karma? I don't think that lying is something Fruitopia should have done. Citric acid, natural flavor, grape skin extract. So this might be a purple-colored beverage. Ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C. 120 calories. in a cup, 32 grams of carbohydrates, 31 grams of sugar, zero point 0.1 gram potassium, 20 milligrams of sodium, 10 milligrams of potassium, 0.2 milligrams of iron, and 70% of my daily amount of vitamin C. So with all of that out there, let's give this a pour. I'll tell you what it smells like, what it tastes like, and how this tastes on the palate. Now, as I said, after reading the ingredients, I would think that this coloring would be the coloring of the raspberry, but this is a coloring coming from grape, which is bizarre to me. Why not just have it be raspberry? And honestly, the whole gimmick of this being kiwi karma, well, I guess it's the raspberry kiwi karma, but kiwi karma, you'd think that this would be a little lighter with a little bit more of a green tint to it. This is what it looks like. Move this back a little bit. As you can see, it is a very purplish, raspberry-ish color. Again, it's coming from the grape peel, or skin, I guess. I am getting a lot of grape juice and raspberry juice smell in terms of the kiwi. It does exist in this, in the nose of the sip, but it is not as strong of that of the raspberry and the grape. Let's give this my first sip and let you know what I think about this initially. On my first sip, this is by far the sweetest of the Fruitopias. I think it takes the sweetness from the strawberry flavor, whereas the integration flavor had a bit more of a bitterness taste to it, which didn't really taste as good, in my opinion. I would rather drink something sweet, and I think this is a 10% juice. Clarify this. Yes, this is 10% juice blend of grape, apple, raspberry, and kiwi. So you're not really getting much of the health benefits of this. So if you're going to be going for a juice, like you just want it to be sweet, you want this to be something so you're not drinking like, I don't know, soda, I guess is a slight benefit replacement. Give this one more sip. After drinking more of it, you are getting a bit more of the notes of the apple as well as the kiwi. I still think I'm getting a lot of the raspberry grape taste, but the kiwi does come through in the flavor. I don't really know if when they list the flavor profile or the ingredient profile, when it says grape at the top, if that is in alphabetical, well, it can't be alphabetical order because apple would be in the front. But when they have a blend and they list 4 flavors together, it doesn't really tell you what percentage of the beverage is what juice it is saying it is. Now, in terms of the color's coming from the grape, said that multiple times. So I don't know how much kiwi I'm actually getting in this. And kiwi is the cool drink. I think they have Fruitopia lying in terms of the naming of the beverage. Kind of loses them karma. And I think now they will come back to, or I guess the Fruitopia company never really came back outside of Canada. So maybe their karma is going out of business, which, I mean, it's still in Canada. Maybe their karma is now they're having to be sold next to McDonald's selling poutine. Let me just finish this off, give my final thoughts, tell you where this ranks in the Fruitopia line of Canadian sips. Honestly, even though I'm kind of upset about the profile of what is making up this beverage, I mean, I think putting grape juice in this kind of takes away a little bit of the tasty kiwi flavor, which I was hoping for more of. I think this is for sure the most tasty of the Fruitopias. Now, I already made the statement about mixing fruits and my opinion of it. I think that with the mixing of too many fruits, which is the grape and the apple, I don't know what it would have tasted like as just a raspberry kiwi flavor. I think that it probably would have went poorly. It's kind of like when you buy mandarin oranges, for example, in a can, and they've got pear juice in it, so you're getting the blend of the pear juice, or any type of fruit cocktail. I think that they know that the grape and apple juices are popular. Not many people are buying raspberry juice or kiwi juice, so I think they just put it in for the sweetness aspect, so people would actually drink this. Now, comparing this to the strawberry, it's just a very sweet beverage, but personally, I think that this is probably the best of the Fruitopias that I've had so far. Now, would I buy this if this was a flavor that was common in America? I probably wouldn't. Probably just buy pomegranate juice or something that's actually healthier as a juice, or orange juice, and get more vitamins. But in terms of a soda replacement, I think that this is a pretty good beverage. I want to give the Fruitopia Raspberry Kiwi Karma an 8.8 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating. I don't think this is a 9 out of 10 type beverage. I think that the flavor is good, mostly due to the sweetness, and when you're putting very popular juices in something, it's really hard to mess it up. Grape juice, everybody loves grape juice. Everybody loves apple juice, orange juice. It's just a shame that this is marketed and advertised as a raspberry kiwi karma flavor, and Fruitopia lied to me. I think that there's probably worse sins than lying, but I don't know. I think Fruitopia lying to their market is the reason why it no longer exists. So with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot. If you ever go to Canada, you should definitely check these out. I think that the fruit integration wasn't really sweet enough for me to like it that much, but I do think this one is really tasty. So with that said, have a great day and cheers. This was the Fancy Sipper.